The social engineer has the first hook. They've told the victim that they're from Microsoft and explained to the victim that their computer is infected. But what they want to do now is actually start to gain control of my PC. Because once they have control, then they can move on to the next phase. So have a look at how this is done. Again, keeping in mind that many victims believe that they are speaking to Microsoft and they're following instructions that will help them repair their PC.
Okay, just do one thing.
Yeah.
Is your computer on?
Yes, it is.
Okay, now look at the keyboard.
Yeah.
On the extreme left and bottom corner of the keyboard, you will find CTRL key, the control key, right?
Yeah.
Next to the control key, which key is there? It's a 4-flag Windows key.
Yeah, it looks like a little flag.
Yeah, just press and hold that flag key by one finger.
Yeah.
And without removing that finger, press the letter R. R for Romeo.
R for Romeo, yeah, okay.
Now what you have got on the computer screen at the moment?
It's a little window, says run.
Yeah, it's a run box, right?
Yeah, right.
On that run box, you will find there is a long white panel which I'd open. Can you see that long white panel?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Is it blank or something is written over there?
Yeah, it's blank. Now, one thing to note here, when we're talking about this type of social engineering attack, so a scam which is replayed over and over and over again, very often the operators are simply following a script. And in fact, you'll notice as this progresses, sometimes there are long pauses after I respond. It's quite possible that the social engineer is simply reading the next step in the script. That in itself is an interesting observation. We're all subject to the same human weaknesses. This same attack, this same pattern, gets replayed over and over and over again on different vulnerable humans. Let's see what he does next.
Type your I for Indigo.
I for Indigo.
E for Echo.
E for Echo.
X for Xmas.
X for Xmas.
P for Peter.
P for Peter.
L for Lima.
L for Lima.
O for Oscar.
O for Oscar.
R for Romeo.
R for Romeo.
E for Echo.
E for Echo.
Then give a space.
Yeah.
Then www.
From here, the social engineer instructed me to load some popular, free remote desktop control software. So following his instructions, I open up the website and install the product. Now watch what happens next. Little yellow box says, do you want to run or save?
Click on run.
Click on run.
Click on run.
The social engineer wants me to install and run software on my PC. Now this is a really poignant point because when we normally think about computer security, we're exceptionally cautious about running untrusted software. Watch now as the social engineer has me run software which your average person would be much less likely to execute had they not already been engineered into believing they were talking to Microsoft and they were fearful about the safety of their PC.
Now what you have got is a clicking on run.
Says running security scan.
It will come up because whenever you download software from the internet, it will come up. The security warning will come up. Now what does it say?
It says user account control. Do you want to allow the program to make changes to your computer?
Click on allow. Click on allow.
Here I'm being prompted by UAC. And user access control has been an enormously successful component of modern Windows operating systems. It's been great at stopping software from executing underprivileged accounts. But when I see this prompt, it's effectively asking me if I want to install something which would normally require administration rights. Now, how does the social engineer respond when I'm faced with that prompt? Click on allow, click on allow. He's socially engineering me into circumventing the computer-based control. And this is a really good example of how social engineering can be so effective. Yes, UAC works really well, but if you can convince the operator of the PC to run it anyway regardless of the warnings, then that is a very powerful technique. With the software now installed on my PC, he can talk me through how to give him remote control of it.
Click on accept.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Now what you have got to click on accept. Okay, just hold on for a moment. Now leave the mouse for a while, okay?
Yeah, right.
Alright? Just leave the mouse for a while.
And that's it. They are in. This is him controlling the mouse on my machine. He now has remote control of my PC. Now that in itself is a serious security risk, but in this scam they actually want to monetize that. But before monetizing, he wants to make really certain that I'm convinced I need their help. Let's move on and have a look at how he demonstrates authenticity.